We are again today in Bridport, and I've brought you here before, down this street. This is what is it, South Street or West Bay Road or one of those things or something else. Anyway, we've come here before for the market. There is a antiques market down this street. But it's not the antiques market we're here for today. However, we will have a little look at things on our way past.
So that's much easier. So no, you don't have to do the thing I said.
So if you're say taking
So we're going to leave the antiques market behind now and head down this street here. Now we are going to be looking inside a few places today, but I mean the first thing to say is we are just now heading into what is a much older part of Bridport. I think we will just take a little detour to have a look in Borough Gardens right here. So hidden away at the back of the town, or in the centre of what was probably the old town, a lovely little town park. This shelter thing over here is a bandstand of sorts, so sometimes you can come here and there are choirs or people playing jazz or brass bands. Anyway, that's a little detour. On with the main tour now. So interesting architectural detail there. That's a door that would open straight into a loft, so probably for grain to go in.
gosh, my hands are
So this may well have been a mill here, and grain goes in at the top end or something, and then gets processed and falls down through the machinery and comes out as flour at the bottom. An old coach building workshop here.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And for the right price, it could be yours. But yeah, we're heading now down into the older historical industrial part of Bridport. So what used to be a densely packed cluster of factories and warehouses, engineering works, breweries, those sorts of things, is now occupied by small independent shops, or sometimes quite large independent shops, full of interesting things. We're kind of looking for a small table today, so We're not going to go in every single shop. I should have come if I wanted egg cups.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many spoons. So little time. I could spend altogether far too long looking in amongst this cutlery and utensils here. I'm just thinking, if we were doing that pottery matching exercise where we found the fragments of broken vintage pottery at Lyme Regis, we could do worse than looking here for matches. Although that might be a weird thing to do, bring a bunch of broken pottery in here and try and offer it up against these plates and whatnot. But then I am not, you know, I'm not unaccustomed to doing weird things in public. Oh wow, I remember these.
Yeah.
I don't think we went in here last time, did we? So we probably won't be rummaging around in the music shop today. So I have no idea, honestly.
It's almost a bit too much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strictly. So I told evening,
Well, great.
without being sort of really cool.
I still think some of this 1970s brown and orange tableware could come back. I think all that's got to happen for that to have a big revival is for that to become sufficiently rare. So instead of this stuff being resold at vintage markets, if once it starts to be just thrown away and becomes a bit rarer, I think it'll become all the more sought after.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I say that about me with the ducks behind them.
Is it me, or is that blade mounted upside down in those handles? Or is this a pit saw? It's not long enough for a pit saw.
told me where to go for change. Alright. Bless him.
So there we go. That's just really a little taste of it. Ah, Red Brick Cafe. That one's open today. And here we are, I think this is the River Brit. Mr. and Mrs. Duck. Oh, here's the thing. Over there, on the opposite bank, I have a feeling that that thing there, that very robust dead stem there, I have a feeling that could be giant hogweed. Not a thing I encounter very frequently. We shall have to get back here when it's growing and see if that is. It's an interesting plant. We've spoken about it lots before, so I won't labour the point now. So yeah, such a fascinating little area this. I mean, this is obviously a factory of some sort and had the clock up there, and maybe it's a brewery, I don't know. I think it might still have the company emblem up the top there, so let's have a look and see. Bridport Industrial Limited. So I imagine there was a clock in one of those roundels at one point. Retro clothing, probably won't go in there, but I do approve of the paintwork. So I hope that's been an interesting, it will be a somewhat brief little visit here to the Antiques Quarter in Bridport. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.